think we're live. I think. I think we're live. Make sure the webcam and mic's all working like they're supposed to. Let me send this out a little bit. You know, make sure it's working. Because if you're going to live stream, you can make sure it works. Keep that. Metallica. Wait, where's why is my page not popping up when I log into Facebook? It's weird. But it is what it is. Publish. Yes. I got one more place, and then we'll be ready to go. One more place I have to post this live stream link. Just in case people don't know it's happening. Decided to do a live stream. Why the fuck not? Hey everybody, what's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great on this Saturday. Your reaction to Punishment? Thank you. You make my thumbs up. What? I guess. Anyways, hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I decided just to randomly live stream and see what's up. What's up? What is up? Anyone excited? Anyone else excited for Flash season 4? I am. This guy right here. Who's going? I'm excited for season 4 Flash. They decided that, hey, we're not gonna keep hiding Barry. We're just gonna show him. Yeah, I'm excited for Flash Reborn because I want to know, why is Barry out of the Speed Force? How is Barry out of the Speed Force? So, do you think they're going to release a new Justice League trailer? Yes, they're going to have to, because they have to release a trailer to announce tickets. So, they have to do another trailer. What's up? I love Metallica. I think we all do. I feel like James Hetfield's voice is getting his voice back, kind of. I agree. I think with them traveling less, I think it's them traveling and doing less dates is actually helping him. Why do you look like Oliver Queen? I have no idea. I just like my hair short and my beard trimmed. Is it just me or did Barry get faster? Yeah, I think he's a lot faster now. I think him being in the Speed Force for 6 months, Earth time. We don't know how long he's been in the Speed Force time, but I think yeah, he's way faster. Much support from Spain. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. 1 more month and a half before Justice League hits. Yep. Can't wait, Gotham. Cannot fucking wait. Do you listen to rap music? No. You should look up and react to the Batman Complex Ultimate trailer by the man Batman. You won't regret it. It's probably one of the greatest fan-made trailers ever made. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, link me to it. If you are following my Facebook page, message me with the link. May check it out. Favorite Metallica song is To Live Is To Die. Arrow season 6 hype. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Pure. I don't know how to say your first name. I want to call you Pure. People thought Infinity War trailer would be out Friday. That's not. That unfortunately was a rumor, not confirmed. And when studios are going to be releasing trailers online in front of movies at theaters, they have to submit it and be approved before they can release it. So if the trailer was dropping on Friday, yesterday, earlier this week, we would have heard that they submitted the trailer to be approved for the timing and content. So since that didn't happen, there's no way Marvel could have put it out. Why is the Flash lightning blue in the new Justice League trailer? I'm not really sure. I'm guessing they're going to explain it, but I'm assuming it's because he's so fast that his lightning has turned to blue, I guess. What do you think about the Master of Puppets remaster? I'm excited for it. I mean, what they put out, they put out Disposable Heroes. It sounded pretty good, but I want to hear Battery, Orion, and Damage Inc. specifically with this remaster. Do you speak out the language? No, I do not. What's your favorite Metallica song from the first 5 albums? To Live Is To Die. But if I want to get more specific, Orion, The Call of Cthulhu, Damage Inc., Master Puppets, Battery, Creeping Death, Fight Fire with Fire, Hit the Lights, Jump in the Fire, Anesthesia Pulling Teeth, Metal Militia, all of them basically, for the most part. Gotham Season 4 started last week. Did you watch the first 2 episodes? Yes, I have. They're pretty damn good. Gotham Season 4 started off great. Can't wait to see Episode 3. What's your favorite album? Of course, Injustice for All. What's my favorite album, or what's my favorite off the album? Trujillo or Newstead? Trujillo in the sense of he's able to play with his fingers. Newstead in the sense of his stage presence and backing vocals. Who's your favorite all-time bass player? Cliff, but I also have to give Steve Harris, some props. Let's see. But yeah, Steve Harris, gotta give him props too. Sorry, lost train of thought. I'm you reactions. What? Are you doing videos on Gotham? I am not. I am not doing videos as of right now. That may change at some point. I'm just enjoying the show because sometimes for myself, I have to just enjoy a show without reacting to it. But I've tweeted about it. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you are or if you're not, I tweet a lot about the stuff I'm watching that I don't react to. So if you want to hear my thoughts or see my thoughts, that's a good place to go. Favorite 90s Metallica song? I'm going to exclude the Black Album. The Outlaw Torn and Hero of the Day just hold something special. Will you do a spoiler review of Justice League? Yes, more likely. Did you see the Metallica Battery live Seattle 1989? I've seen Seattle 1989 over 100 times in its entirety. If you could bring back one Game of Thrones character from the dead, who would it be? One Game of Thrones character back from the dead, Ned Stark. I have to. Oh, favorite album? Oh, Justice for All. Can I get Mod? No. Star Chainsaw Mint, what's your favorite song from each of the first 5 albums? Oh, favorite song from Kill 'Em All is probably The Four Horsemen. Ride the Lightning's probably got to be Creeping Death. At the moment, they change. Master Puppets has to be either Master Puppets or Orion. And Justice for All, Till Live Is to Die, the Black Album. Yeah. For right now, it's probably The Struggle Within. It changes periodically a lot, so I'm kind of glad Barry doesn't have to face a speedster this time. He has to outthink someone smarter than him. I think it's smart. Him not facing a speedster this season is a smart choice. Because if he was fighting another speedster, it would be so repetitive. So now we have a nice switch up. That means they could bring a speedster into Season 5, and hopefully it's Godspeed. Illinois Noir Master, yeah. Batman fan Big U. What? Load or reload? Load. What do you think of DC Metal storyline? I haven't started reading it. I went to a Metallica concert. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. Favorite Black Album song? I already answered that question. Sorry, I'm getting this. Hey man, how you doing? Do your best James Hetfield impression? Yeah. That's probably bad, but yeah. Cheers from Paris. Thank you. Thanks for the React Metallica videos. Well, thank you. Who are you hoping for most in Injustice 2 Fighter Pack 3? Batgirl. That's I'm hoping for Batgirl. It'd be cool if they brought Nightwing in, even though they kind of have Nightwing in the game with gear and stuff, but Batgirl's my number one. What are you looking forward to the most out of the CW shows? Great storylines. Give me some good fucking storylines. That's what I want. Don't give me boring shit. Justice League or Thor Ragnarok? I have to pick Justice League, not because I'm favoring DC over Marvel. I love both DC and Marvel equally. But I'm picking Justice League because it is the first time we've ever seen Justice League live action. So I have to pick that. Why does Barry have a beard? Well, he's been in the Speed Force for a long time, so I'm guessing there's no reason for him to shave. Or maybe he was trimming it up. I don't know. I guess they just wanted to switch it up, but obviously he's going to shave it off. Rumor says that there will be no Justice League 2. Do you think so? There will be a Justice League 2. They just canceled the Justice League 2 film they were planning on filming. They were planning on filming Justice League 1 and 2 back to back. That got canceled. So, yeah, Justice League 2 will happen eventually, just not immediately like they were planning. Subscribe. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're doing. What is your favorite Megadeth album? Rest in peace. They should do a remake of Justice. I think they'll do a remaster of Injustice for All, and I think we'll hear the bass turned up, so it'll be the official release where the bass is actually turned up. Have you ever watched DC versus Marvel by Mighty Raccoon? I actually reacted to that. I don't know if I reacted to part 1, but I reacted to part 2. Yeah, but I did react to part 2, I think. Did I react to both? I think I reacted to, I know I reacted to part 2. I think I just watched part 1. Who do you think Barry will face in the Flash season 4? It's the Thinker. They've already confirmed the Thinker. Netflix favorite movies. My favorite Netflix movie? I don't watch Netflix movies. I watch Netflix shows, but not movies. What do you think of the JL gear we will get next month? I didn't know that was confirmed. I'm not really keeping up with a lot of Injustice stuff right now because I'm really into Destiny 2, so I'm not really keeping up. But if they're adding Justice League gear, I'll hop right back on fucking Injustice 2 to get Justice League gear. So I'm keep posting your questions. I'll get to them eventually, guys. Just be patient, please. Have you noticed that when Gotham started, we all wanted Bruce to be Batman, but now everyone thinks they're rushing into it? I don't think they're rushing it. I think it logically, in my personal opinion, makes sense because in this mythos, it's not the mythos we're used to. Penguin is not a short, chubby guy. He's a tall, thin guy. And the fact that Bruce is he started learning from who we thought was Ra's al Ghul, but wasn't Ra's al Ghul in season 3, and it's like they're changing up the mythos. But I don't think they're rushing it. I think they're getting to it because they don't want to get canceled. They want the people to come back to the show that dropped off in season 1 because they didn't like the concept. What do you think about Kirk Hammett's solos and Hardwired? I think they're pretty good. I think they're more structured in Hardwired than they were in Death Magnetic. Death Magnetic, it felt like it was just too random and it felt strange, but it was okay. But Hardwired, it feels like it's constructed better. Like it's more clear. It's more, you can understand the flow of it more. My favorite Metallica songs are Ride the Lightning, Stroke Within, Mash Puppets. That's good. Black Siren, Torture Boy. Black Siren! I'm excited for her to come back. I really am. I'm glad that they didn't just forget about her after she appeared at the middle of season 5. Any games you're looking forward to play when they come out? Battlefront 2. Red Dead Redemption 2. What are the games that are coming out? I'm not going to get Call of Duty World War II. Nah. I don't know. Yeah. Duke Kirk came at Wa Solo Face. Nah. What's up? I've already answered favorite Metallica album. Call of Cthulhu or Orion? Orion. Favorite DC movie? Probably The Dark Knight. One or few? One. Will you ever do another Chainsaw Pitches? And who would you cast as Batman in your CW Batman show? I don't know about a Chainsaw Pitches. I forget the actor's name. I actually made a tweet about this a while back. There's a guy who's on the show The Originals, which is a spinoff from The Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries, I never got into that show. The spinoff, The Originals, is, oh my God, it's great in my personal opinion. One of the actors on there, he's got slick black hair, always in a suit. That guy I could see playing a CW version of Batman, and he's actually been fan casted for a while. There was actually an April Fool's joke that went out saying he was cast as Batman in the Arrowverse, and he was going to show up on Arrow season 5 or whatever. But it was an April Fool's joke. But I could see that. I could see them doing that. Okay, here we go. Now we get to the question that needs to be discussed. Okay, did you watch Marvel Inhumans? Did you like it? I did not watch it live last night. I watched it today on Hulu, the first 2 episodes, because they showed back to back. I guess they're both the pilot. Anyways, I watched the first 2 episodes. I tweeted this out as well, so you can follow me on Twitter and see my tweet there. It's not a plug because it's my fucking channel. But it was hard to get through. There was a few things I liked. I liked the actor Anson Mount. Is that how you say his name? Who played Black Bolt. I like him. I did like the actress who played Medusa. They do something in an episode that I don't like that they did to Medusa, but they did it because of budgetary reasons. And Lockjaw is cute and adorable. And the rest of even the guy who played Ramsay in fucking Game of Thrones, he wasn't that great either. And the rest of the cast that they've shown, they're not that great. They're not that good. The fight choreography, for the most part, is bad. The one good fight choreography scene with Medusa with her hair was amazing. That was pretty cool. I would say that. I like that. But all the other fight scenes were just, I don't know if I'm going to continue watching it when it airs next week. I might just watch it on Hulu the day after like I did with the first 2 episodes. But I'm definitely not going to react to it. I'm definitely not going to make a video about it. I'm just going to, I don't know, I haven't made my decision. If I do continue to watch it, I'll give my opinions on Twitter. But other than that, I'm just not going to, no. So, since the Black Album, Metallica has made a new Unforgiven every 2 albums, so that means that they might make an Unforgiven 4 on their next album. That'd be cool. I prefer the Flash show, but I think Arrow had a better finale because, in my opinion, it was more gripping, if I might say. I agree. I think that Arrow had a better finale. The finale of Arrow gave us a lot of things we wanted. We wanted to see Prometheus fighting Oliver again. We wanted to see Deathstroke returning, and that actually happened. Thank you, God. Not a guy, not a stunt double in a mask. Actually, fucking Manu Bennett came back, and he's back on the show now in season 6. Fuck. At least as a guest appearance, but he's still going to be coming back. I think that's awesome. And then we wanted to see Black Canary versus Black Siren, Dinah, whatever you want to call her. And then we also wanted to see Talia and Nissa fight, and that happened too. So, Death Magnetic or Hardwired? Hardwired to Self-Destruct, I think, is a better record. I've already answered Load or Reload. Have you ever been to a Metallica concert? Twice. You must be new to the channel because I made videos about my concert I went to this year. Favorite food? Shrimp. Do you know Pantera? Well, I would hope so, because if I don't know Pantera, then that's pretty bad for a metal fan. Have you watched it? I have not. You're like arch enemy with Elise White Blues. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Yes, I mean, I've reacted to some of her songs with the band. I do like it. And do you play World of Warcraft? I did play World of Warcraft a couple different times throughout the years, and I've given up. What's up, Bruce Dickinson or James Hetfield? I got to give James Hetfield. Where are you from? Somewhere special. How would you win in a who would win in a race? CW Flash or Justice League Flash? Probably Justice League Flash would win that race. Favorite Metallica album? I've already answered that question, but it's Injustice for All. Which song do you like most? The Afraid Ends of Sanity or Dyer's Eve? Dyer's Eve. I've seen some people say they've noticed this season of Gotham is recreating Batman Begins because of Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, and dialogue. Kinda. I think they're not saying that this is the pre-Batman and the Nolan universe, but they're taking cues from that because I think it's smart, because you can't just automatically put Bruce in the way they've set up this world. You can't just put Bruce Wayne in a suit, a cape and cowl, and just say, okay, go fight. No, he has to build up to it because all these villains are active. And it makes sense because in order for Batman to exist, you have to have a bunch of villains who can't be stopped by police officers. We have to have something else. And who is that something else? Fucking Batman. So we're going to be getting the final JL trailer. I don't know. The rumor is we're going to be getting it at New York Comic-Con or in front of Blade Runner 2049, which is another Warner Brothers film. When does Blade Runner 2049 come out? Is it next week? If it's next week, the rumor is either it drops to be played in front of Blade Runner 2049 or at New York Comic-Con. One of the two. I'm trying to keep up with the questions, guys. Sorry. Hammett looks like he has an orgasm every time he plays a solo. Yeah. Do you like Avenged Sevenfold? I used to like him a lot more, not as much now. You're live streaming, yes. What is your theory on Star Wars The Last Jedi? Theory on what? You got to be more specific. I hope the new Spider-Man game will be great. I hope so, too. It looks good. When do you think that Infinity War trailer will be released? Probably in front of Thor Ragnarok. It'll drop online the week of Thor Ragnarok being dropped in theaters. So expect it maybe Tuesday or Wednesday before the Thursday night preview screenings of Thor Ragnarok. But I could be wrong. They could release it at New York Comic-Con and surprise everybody in 2 weeks. They could. Disappear like man was never here. Harvester of Sorrow or The Unforgiven 2? Harvester of Sorrow. Long live machine. Batman or Superman? Batman. In my opinion, they should have had a better ending for Flash Season 3 instead of Savitar getting killed by a bullet. It's kind of hard. I mean, because once you set up that it's a time remnant version of Barry, it's kind of hard to kind of make a different ending. I personally would not have come up with a better ending. But then again, they had to like keep people suspended, like you don't know what's going to happen. So if you they're spelling out the fucking spit off the bone. It's elite, but I've been trying to think of how Gotham joins the Arrowverse, but not multiverse, because it'd be repetitive. Maybe the Singularity in season 1, Flash could throw Flash in the 80s, 90s. Some people have theorized that they might do that. I don't see it because Fox and CW, they have no connection whatsoever. So the only way you'll see Batman appear in the Arrowverse will be when Gotham gets canceled and CW picks up the TV rights for Batman. But that's kind of tricky because he's not Batman on Fox, and DC is very protective of their properties, specifically Warner Brothers is. So they might not allow an adult actor putting on a cape and cowl Batman in the Arrowverse alongside Oliver Queen. They might not allow it. So that maybe that's why Gotham got approved, because it's not Bruce Wayne as an adult. He's a kid. Do you know how many followers from Spain? Do you have? I don't know how many followers I have from Spain, but well, okay, cool. Can you please react to Feed the Machine? What? Who's your favorite Game of Thrones character? Jon Snow. It's not his real name, but you get my point. Jon Snow. What other classic Metallica songs do you want to see played live? Well, they played all of them. They played every single Metallica song from the first 5 albums now. So, I don't know. I don't know what else they could do. If Guitar Raz and Metallica made a tribute album, that would be awesome. That would be cool. Are you going to be reacting to The Punisher? No. I don't react to Netflix shows because I don't want to get caught up with, because Netflix, for some reason, certain shows on Netflix are very, very strict with footage being used on YouTube. And I know that people have said in the past that if it's a Marvel show on Netflix, they're not strict and they're okay with a certain limit of footage, but I'm not going to deal with it. I will tweet about it. I will talk about it on Twitter, but I will not make a reaction. I'm very sorry. I'm pretty old. I've been here since 2015. No, 2016. You should bring back Sarcastic Chainsaw for the questions you've already answered. Maybe. Maybe I should. Please talk slowly. I can't understand. I don't talk slowly. If I talk slowly, people are going to get annoyed. Sad but True or Dream No More. You know, I'm actually tired of the song Sad But True. It's a classic, but I'm tired of it, so Dream No More. This coming Friday is when 2049 comes out. Well then, if the rumor is true that Justice League Trailer 3 or whatever they're going to call it comes out in front of Blade Runner 2049, it's going to drop this week, upcoming week. What do you think when Thor will get hit by his own hammer? I don't know what I'm going to think. I mean, Thor has been through a lot of shit, so I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah. Who do you think would win in a fight, Zoom or Reverse Flash? Zoom. I think Zoom is way faster than Reverse Flash, and so I think Zoom would win that fight. I really like your channel. I wish I could hang out with you. You seem like an amazing dude. Well, thank you. Barry Allen or Oliver Queen? Oliver Queen. I don't mind it, but I don't see Dinah and Oliver getting together. However, in the comics, which they are clearly following, they are together. Because I think Felicity died, which is quite ballsy. I can tell you, you are wrong, sir. Felicity is not dead. And there's actually a lot of people don't want Dinah and Oliver together. I don't know. Green Day or Blink-182? Neither. Favorite you movies? Old Batman. I'm not really following these questions. I'm very sorry. Spit Out the Bone or All Nightmare Long? Spit Out the Bone. Do you want to see Superman in the black suit and beard? Of course I do. If Superman is returning in Justice League, if he is not in a black suit and beard, I'll be mad for a second. We'll see. I ate your trash yesterday. All right. Are you drunk? I would hope not. This is lemonade. I would hope this is not alcoholic. Marvel fans got so mad that the trailer didn't drop yesterday. Where do you think the story of Injustice 3 will go based on the endings of Injustice 2? I have no idea. Because we don't know if it's going to take place on the same Earth, if they're going to switch it up. You never know. Do you hate Saint Anger by Metallica? Explain why. Well, I don't like Saint Anger because the songs are really, really bad for the most part. There's some okay ones. The production quality is just I don't want to talk about it, but it's not good. It's not good. I know it's back to, garage type stuff they wanted to do, like, when they were first starting out, but it's just not good. It's not good. Bow to Leper Messiah. Batman or Superman? I've already answered this question. Batman. Finish the lyrics. Broken is the promise. Betrayal. God, I can't remember. I'm sorry. What's up? What's up, Caleb? Have you reacted to newer Megadeth? I have not. I have heard the newest Megadeth album. It's okay. You could hear Leia say "Help me, Obi-Wan" in the Last Jedi trailer. Yeah. No, that was in the teaser. That was in the teaser they dropped. Yeah, it was in the teaser they dropped. Was "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi." Can you react to the song "Feed the Machine"? I don't know what that song is. Are you hyped for the new Trivium album? Yes, I am. Very hyped for the Trivium album. It sounds really good so far. I'm liking the 2 singles they put out. And they're very different from each other. So, say hi to Chili. Hello. My mom just asked me who you are. Probably just tell her I'm some guy with no life. It's on YouTube. Are you gonna play Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta next week? No, probably not. I'm gonna get the game day one. I'll probably stream on my channel some Battlefront 2 gameplay, but I don't know. It depends. What's up, Sun Eyes? Alice in Chains or Nirvana? Alice in Chains. Heaviest song in Metallica? Well, it depends. You mean heaviest in the terms of like riffs or heaviest in terms of speed? So what's your opinion on Olicity Wedding now that it's going to be in the crossover? Well, that's not confirmed, but I made a video about that leak, that rumor that was going around. And I got a bunch of fucking hate from Olicity people. It was pretty insane. I got so much hate. I didn't even mention what exactly I was talking about. I was being vague, but they fucking attacked me. Woo, man, they got triggered. That's what the kids say, triggered. Cliff Burton better than Jason? Yeah. Bro, sorry, need to go. Awesome stream. Well, thank you for checking out. Metallica or DC? Both. What do you think of Battlefield 1? I didn't play it. I played the beta. And then I didn't get the game. I've seen that you have a guitar in your room. Could you please play some Metallica? No. Sorry. It's not in tune, and I haven't played in a while. Best Metallica song since the Black Album. What's the best Metallica song since the Black Album? Spit Out the Bone. Do you think JL will be the best DC movie so far in the DCEU? It's debatable. Some might say Wonder Woman will still be the best. It just depends. I don't know. Based off the trailers, it looks fucking amazing. But that doesn't mean anything. What's good, Chainsaw? How things made? Well, it's pretty good, Live alive, breathing for right now. What is your top 3 genres of movies? Comic book, comedy, action. Auction. Is the Olicity Wedding confirmed? Because I've been so confused online seeing the fandoms collide over the arguments. Honestly, that you can enjoy both Olicity and West Allen. The Olicity Wedding is not confirmed until we see it air on TV. So until we see it, it's just rumor. So yeah, it's just a rumor. But it's coming from sources that know a lot of things. What Metallica song have you listened to the least amount of times? It's probably a song off of Saint Anger. I don't know which one it would be, but it's one of those. Do you think Death Magnetic is bad produced? Yes. Make your top 10 worst Metallica songs. I can't. That would take too long. Make a video of you reacting to the song "Feed the Machine." I don't know what the fuck. What do you mean "Feed the Machine"? I don't know what that is. You saying it's a song? Is that the band? Is that the song name? You got to be more specific than like, react to "Feed the Machine." Check out "Feed the Machine." You got to explain it, please. Hate when Stephen Amell tweets about Arrow because the Olicity fans are begging for a wedding and for them to get together. Yeah, every time Stephen Amell tweets, I get so angry because, well, actually, I don't see them that much because I've actually muted a bunch of Olicity accounts that attack me, and then just in general, I just muted their accounts, so I don't even see their accounts. I don't see them tweeting because they'll type in Olicity, and immediately that gets muted as well, so I get to hide from the bullshit. Darkest Metallica song in terms of riffs. Darkest Metallica song. I think it's got to be a song off Injustice for All. Maybe Eye of the Beholder, Afraid into Sanity. I don't know. Well, yeah, and now it's the God That Failed, but I can't remember the rest of it. Stop Attacking Chainsaw. Grounded. Heaviest song in Metallica riff and speed. Probably Fight Fire with Fire. Spoiler, have you heard of the live kiss theory that says that John might end up sacrificing his life for Danny? I've heard a lot of theories about different things. There's no telling what's going to happen. The fact that they're filming multiple endings for Game of Thrones tells me that, it's very top secretive, so. Olicity Wedding. Wasn't Barry and Iris going to get married in the crossover? Yes, but the rumor and the speculation is that Barry and Iris and Oliver and Felicity are going to get married in the crossover. Take that as you will. It's not confirmed until we see it on screen. So, I'm leaving Bye. Okay. What do you think of Prophets of Rage? I've heard about it. I don't look into it. How is your book coming along? Ever thought of writing comics? I've thought about writing comics, but nah. I am currently on chapter 3 of my story. I've been taking little breaks here and there because I don't want to be like I don't want to lose interest, so I want to take small breaks and then come back to it and keep writing. So I'm about to finish chapter 3, start chapter 4. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't want it too long, but not too short, so I'm not trying to rush certain things that I want to get to. But I think what's really cool is that when I take these little breaks here or there from writing is that I come up with these ideas, maybe go, oh, this would work, this would work, this would work. Oh my God, this works. I'm going to add this in. I'm going to go back and change this. So it really does help me in the process. Are you excited for Crisis on Earth X? I would hope so. Yes, very excited. I can't wait. I'm excited that they're actually doing it. How can Wonder Woman compete with Superman? Like, come on, unreal power. I don't know. I don't know. Will you be disappointed if they don't show Green Lantern in Justice League? I won't be disappointed. I'll just be like, okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait longer then. But Olicity Wedding is confirmed by one of the Twitter who lives in Vancouver. It's not confirmed. They're just saying it is, but we don't know confirmation until we see it on screen. Do you get my point? Just because they say it doesn't mean nothing. It just says that they're saying it's happening. But until we see it on screen, it's not confirmed. How many more albums do you think Metallica will make? Maybe 2 or 3 if we're lucky. Metallica Nirvana. It's Metallica. Feed the Machine. That comment has me weak now. Feed the Machine. Are you disappointed about the lack of prequel content in Star Wars Battlefront 2? I'm not disappointed. I'm just happy they're adding in prequel content in general. I mean, I think they should have done that. It's Chainsaw going bananas. Would you react to Bandmate in the future? I don't think so. Are you a cat or dog person? I am more of a cat person. So Chainsaw, how do you feel about them getting married? Like, will you be upset if they get married in the crossover or just married, period? Well, look, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do not care. I do not care of... Okay, repeat. This is a really touchy subject. I do not care who Oliver ends up with. That's what I was trying to say. I don't care who Oliver ends up with on Arrow. But what concerns me is the last time that Oliver got together with Felicity officially, the show turned from Arrow to the Olicity show. That's my problem. Do not take the focus away from Green Arrow to focus on a relationship. The show is not about that relationship. That show started off with Oliver Queen putting on the hood and going out there and being the Arrow, the vigilante, whatever the fuck you want to call him. That was the show. And him trying to balance being Oliver Queen and being Green Arrow. The show turned from that into the Olicity show for the majority of season 4 and some of season 3 too. So, if they get married, but the show focuses on just Oliver Queen and focuses on what the show was, what the show was when it started, and them being married is kind of a subplot. It's not a huge focus throughout the entirety of season 6. Then okay, that's better. But season 4 was terrible, and one of the reasons, because there was other problems in season 4, but one of the main reasons was how they wrote Oliver and Felicity's relationship. So my problem at the end of the day is not them together. My problem is how it was handled on the show. That's my problem, is how it was handled. Not the fact that they're together, how it was handled. People took it differently. People might think differently. I know there's a whole fandom dedicated to this, and they will argue and fight back saying, no, it was amazing. Yes, because it was focusing on your ship. But for us as fans of Green Arrow and the comics and the show and him being a vigilante and all this kind of stuff and fighting crime and being the hero that Starling, now Star City, deserves and needs, when that was being not focused on that much, the show suffered, in my personal opinion. It's just me. Have you ever tried to learn the drums? I've tried, but I don't have the expenses or the space to put a drum set to try to learn. Did you watch the new Arrow trailer? I watched it. I asked people on Twitter if I should react to it. I got a lot of responses saying it's not worthy. I did watch it, though. The Day That Never Comes. Oh, we're going back home. So many questions, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to keep up. The Day That Never Comes versus Halo on Fire. The Day That Never Comes. Do you think Kylo Ren will turn back to the light side? I hope not. He killed his dad. No. What Metallica songs do you think deserve more respect? That'd be a whole that would be a whole video about Metallica songs I think are underrated. That would take a whole fucking video to do. Did you see Red Death? What? Spit Out the Bone or no? Spit Out the Bone. Okay. Top 5 Black Sabbath songs. That would take too long to do. We'll see Dark Side at the end of Justice League. I hope so. Are you gonna buy Marvel versus Capcom? No. Which song do you hope that Metallica will cover in the future? I don't know. I would like them to cover. I don't think they've officially covered on a studio Judas Priest song. They've done it live. Do a Judas Priest track. Do another King Diamond or Merciful Fate song. You know? I'm totally on board with Tomb Raider movie, but all my friends say it's going to be bad. It's not like the game. It's an adaptation, not a carbon copy, but nobody seems to realize that. Thank you. People are so stupid. It's not like the game. It's not like the comics. It's not like I'm used to. It's an adaptation. It's a fucking adaptation. You know, all those people that bitch and complain about the Tomb Raider movie that's coming out saying, it's not like the video game. Of course it's fucking not. It's a goddamn movie. I'm not watching that television show because it's not like the comics, man. The comics are like this and the show's like this. It's a television show. It's a television show. Ugh. Anyways. If you had one wish, would you bring back Cliff or Lemmy? I can't answer that question. Sorry. Do you think that Metallica's next album, if they make one, should include an instrumental? I would rather have another instrumental than another Unforgiven. Give me another instrumental. I completely understand you. Hopefully, if they become official, it will be balanced and not just focus on Olicity. That's what I'm asking. If you want to give me Olicity, Arrow, if you want to give me Olicity, you want them to be married. If you want it, you better give me stuff in return that makes me stay. Because the last time you brought them together, the show went down the shitter, and it went down quick. And then you had a really shitty villain, too, in Season 4 with Damien Dark. He killed Laurel Lance, which they should have killed Quentin. They should have killed her dad, but no, they had to kill a fucking person with a mask on. We can't kill Thea. That's his only living blood relative. Half, because her real dad's Malcolm. But regardless, we can't kill Diggle, because that's the best friend. Can't kill him. Fuck Laurel. It's not cool. They realized their mistake when they lost a ton of fucking viewership. Not just by Laurel's death, but just the fact that Season 4 was a garbage. I don't know how long Gotham will be on for, but do you think we'll see Baby Batgirl or Robin? I could see the end of the show with Barbara Gordon being born, and then a flash forward to Batman or Bruce Wayne older, an older actor putting on the Cape Macau, and the show ends. I can see that. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Wars. I'm watching you from Belgium. Greetings. Thank you. So I'm trying to keep up with all these comments, guys. I'm very sorry. Side note, I really enjoyed Cupid. I feel like many people dislike her for some reason. She's a fun character. She was quite annoying when she was first introduced in season 3. I didn't like her in season 3. I think in season 5 she was a lot better. But I mean, if they tone her down a little bit, she's okay. So, yeah, it is. Olicity has failed. Why go back to that? The seasons without Olicity was the best. Why can't Guggenheim ignore the fangirls and leave out Olicity? Felicity and Oliver work together. Leave it at that. Unfortunately, that's not how they feel. But look, season 5, towards the end, they started hinting at Olicity, and they even kissed in the finale. Which, even though I have personal friends of mine who watch the show, friends of mine who react to Arrow, and friends of mine who are reactors, but they don't react to TV shows, but they watch Arrow, a lot of them agreed Arrow had the best finale this past year with season 5, and a lot of them do not like Olicity, and they still said it was the best season finale, even though they kissed, and it was a big hint at Olicity. They still even went, no, still the best fucking season finale of the CW shows. So, we'll see. Do you think Tom Welling should have been Superman? No. I don't mind Todd Hogan, but everyone wanted Tom Welling. Look, they can't because they already had Supergirl on his show, and the actress who played Supergirl on Smallville was actually a villain for Supergirl season 1. Did she come back for season 2? I don't know, but no, it can't happen. Red Death is a new version of Batman. I have no idea. Oh, I'm not reading that Metal DC or whatever they're calling it. I have not read it. I think The Flash isn't that good due to bad character development. What do you think? I think The Flash is suffering because we're running into a huge problem. I've actually mentioned this before in party chats with fans and other reactors that I'm really close with, and I've said this before I think I've said it on Twitter too, but I'll say it again. I think The Flash is running into problems because if you notice, a lot of the times Barry Allen is not fighting villains. He constantly gets hit with something when he shouldn't be because he's a speedster, and yet he's constantly getting fucked up. He can't fight. Perfect example, when Gorilla Grodd brought the army of gorillas to Central City, you know that the only thing that Barry did was run and get hit by Gorilla Grodd one time, and then he was out for the count until Saruman. What's his name? What's the ape that shows up? The white ape. I forget his name. It's close to it's Salivar. Salivar, I think. Yeah, it's close to Savitar. But and then Jesse Quick and Kid Flash, almost said Kid West. Kid Flash and Jesse Quick were just running around lightning and just punching gorillas, but nothing's happening. It's a problem. Barry needs to be able to fight these villains and not be fucking up every single time. So I think with him being reborn in season 4, I'm hoping that he can actually fight. Just saying. Prince Charming. I think Olicity can work as long as the focus is not too much on them. Reload or load? I've already answered that. Load. I feel like the Uncharted movie trailer will get the same somewhat hate as Tomb Raider. Yeah, it will. It will, because it's not the same. The Outlaw Torn versus Fixer. The Outlaw Torn. But Fixer is amazing, but the Outlaw Torn. What? Bring back Cliff, of course. Well, I just can't answer that. I'm triggered because Henry Cavill said that he will have a mustache and not a beard in Justice League. No, the mustache, you're confusing that with reports of Henry Cavill who has a mustache for Mission Impossible 6, had to go back and do reshoots for Justice League with the mustache. He could not shave it due to the production of Mission Impossible 6 happening at the time. So they have to digitally remove the mustache in post-production with these reshoots. So he's walking in with the suit with the mustache for these reshoots, and they have to digitally remove it because he can't shave it because I think Paramount, I think that's the people who own Mission Impossible. Regardless, the studio that was running it, a different studio, said he cannot shave his mustache for these reshoots of Justice League. This is on you because the movie you guys were filming was supposed to be done, and he was supposed to grow a mustache for Mission Impossible 6, and you're fucking up our schedule. So, So yeah, that's what you got mixed up, I think. But they work together and have so much screen time together, even if they are not a couple, and then when they are, screen time becomes too much and the show becomes imbalanced. Yeah. Hope they make a Batman show. It won't happen unless Gotham gets canceled. Rogue One or The Force Awakens? That's a hard question. I don't want to pick. Love your Metallica reactions. Thank you very much. Hello from Russia. Thank you. Is there any lesser-known heroes you would like to see be introduced into the Arrowverse, like Blue Beetle? Blue Beetle would be a great addition. Blue Beetle would be a great addition. I'm trying to find out. I lost the questions, guys. I'm sorry. Because when I scroll down, sometimes it will jump down, and I skip through a bunch of questions, so I have to scroll back up and try to find myself. Blue Beetle is a good choice. Captain Atom, Dr. Fate. Please, Dr. Fate. Please. Yeah. I can see them being popped up. I think Captain Atom and Dr. Fate would work better on Supergirl on Earth 38. But we'll see. I think Blue Beetle would be amazing on Arrow because they've mentioned Ted Kord a million fucking times. But whatever. Best Mastodon. Record? I don't know. It's hard. I go through phases where Mastodon records sound better than the other ones. Like there's one that stands out the most. Emperor of Sands, I'm getting into a lot. I'm really enjoying it. And the new EP that came out a couple of days ago for Mastodon, Cold Dark Place or whatever, it's really good. Have you heard the band While She Sleeps? They're touring with Trivium in the fall. I have never heard of them. I can bet if Felicity comes back, the show will go to crap. And it's sad because I love Arrow and Felicity fans don't care about the show, but only relationship. We'll see. Give them the benefit of the doubt because season 5 was so good. Dropped a like on the stream, but got to go. Peace out, man. Thanks for stopping by. Do you think that the other shows changed the tone for Arrow because hold on. Sorry. For some reason the chat popped up. Do you think the other shows changed the tone for Arrow because in season 1 the visuals are great, their props and stunts were a lot better, but after Flash it all changed? What do you think? I don't know if it changed, but I think they probably went in a different direction in terms of what they wanted a show to look like. Because I think they've stated that they want these shows to all feel different and not feel the same, like they're all in the same place. They're in different spots. So I can see them stylistically changing Arrow to make it stand out from the looking like Flash or Supergirl and now Legends. So I can see that. I got to keep drinking something or my throat's going to die. The Vader scene in Rogue One was amazing. One of the best I've seen. Have you seen The Room? Unfortunately, yes. Why did you start making YouTube videos? Well, I created a YouTube channel in 2009. 2012, I got active on that channel. I reviewed metal albums for 2 years, metal music, a variety of metal bands, a huge variety. That channel is still up. I retired in 2014, December. In October of 2014, before I retired, I decided to make a channel, Chainsaw Reacts. Decided to make it. And this was back when a lot of people were not using reacts in their names, and back when a lot of people were not reacting. Like there was like maybe 15, 20, 25, 30 people reacting like on a regular basis like you see now. So I did it. I really enjoyed it. And I thought I would do it from time to time. Now this channel has blown up so much more than the other metal reviewing channel. So this is not my secondary channel. This is my main channel. Like it is so much more popular and bigger than my metal reviewing channel. So yeah, I enjoyed it and I just wanted to try this. Like I said, this was before all these other fucking reactors started showing up and doing it because it was popular. Not saying everyone did that, but a lot of people got into reacting because it's popular. It's easy to get views. That's why they did it. Remember, say that when they did reshoots for Justice League, Henry had mustache, but they used some effects to hide it. That's what's been reported. Mustaine or Hammett? Oh, Barry took some L's in season 3. He sure did. Did you watch Inhumans last night? I talked about this at the beginning of the stream or towards the beginning. Yes, it was hard to get through. I don't know if I'm going to continue it. Gotham looks really awesome so far. It does. Gotham gets better over time. I've compared Gotham to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got better over time, and Gotham has gotten better over time as well. So if you like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and you agree with the opinion that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1 for the most part was and then it got really good towards the end, and then it kept getting better and better and better over time. Gotham is the same way. It gets better over time. They're making Barry speedsters less than. I guess that's how fans feel. I have a feeling this new season will bring greatness back, maybe. Fingers crossed. You never know. We're hoping. Would you like to see a Moon Knight series? Yes. There's a rumor that they will introduce Moon Knight on Punisher. That's what I've been hearing. That's the rumor. Don't know how much validity to that rumor, but that's what I've been hearing. Have you reacted to any newer Slayer videos off Repentless? Nope. What happens if James dies? James Hetfield? Is that what you're asking? Don't ever ask that question again. When you have time, listening to Low Man's Lyric demo, it's fucking. I've listened to all the demos from Metallica stuff. Really, it's Lewis to die? Yes. On The Flash, I think they are focusing more on the visuals, comic Easter eggs, and character development instead of the writing. Season 4 now, we don't need any more fucking character development. Damn. Character development keeps a show alive. And honestly, The Flash has to have decent visuals. Easter eggs just depends on where you put them. But character development needs to be there. But yes, I agree. The storyline has to be good. But you have to have character development. If you don't have character development, you're not going to give a shit about these characters. You're not going to care about them. So, I'm trying to all these goddamn fucking questions. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. The only man I love, he inspired me to play guitar. Same here. Savitar just fudged up Barry in season 3. Yeah. Do you know the villain organization, the Court of Owls? Yes. I know the budget is dirt cheap and it's cliche as fuck, but I love the Inhumans. Black Bolt was my favorite. Also, Medusa whipping ass with her hair was so cool. However, she was so much more interesting after they cut her hair. Well, Billy, I will respectfully agree and disagree on some of your points. Black Bolt is my favorite. I like Medusa. I disagree with what they did to her in episode 1. I don't like what they did, but we'll see what happens. Because, see, the IMAX showings early in September 1st, I think it was when they did the IMAX showings. The 2 episodes that aired last night are the 2 episodes that the people saw on IMAX. So from this point, we don't know what's going to happen. No one knows anything else. So we'll see where it goes. I don't know if I'm going to continue, but I don't know. I go from one to the other with Rogue One and The Force Awakens, but I always go back to Force Awakens probably because of the nostalgia and the love of the original cast. Yeah, I agree with that. Main fighter in Justice 2. What is your main fighter? Batman. Court of Owls' talent and Deathstroke could probably match Bruce in hand-to-hand. Yeah, they do in the comics a lot. Favorite Megadeth record, Rest in Peace. Beyond Magnetic, I wish it had better production quality. But I like the songs, but I wish the production was better. Zelda, how do you say that? Ocarina of Time? I have not played it. What's up, Demolition? I saw you got online before I got on Livestream. Who do you think Vigilante is? I think I like the rumor in theory that it is Dinah's former lover and partner that got shot during her origin scene where she got her scream due to the particle accelerator, which it's cool how they tied that in. Like, oh, so you know how we had characters on Flash popping up all the time? Now we have a character on Arrow that is same thing as Black Canary, like actual metahuman. I think it's smart. Will you watch The Disaster Artist? I want Vigilante to be Adrian's twin. Nah, I don't want to be. I don't want him to come back just to do the twin of. Nah. You excited for the Black Panther movie? Yes, very excited. Can't wait for that. I think it's cool that they're getting right to it. You know, I think that the company needs a more main story-driven show, and not have episodes that have the same exact plot like Freak of the Week's episodes in The Flash, Supergirl. Are you talking about Inhumans? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Cool balloons, Pennywise. What's up, pointless videos? Inhumans feels like an expansion pack of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to this race introduced. Hold on. I missed. Okay, here we go. Okay, sorry. Inhumans feels like an expansion pack of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to this race introduced in the show. I think it's cool. Only thing I hated was the aerospace scientist chick. She was annoying. I don't know why is she there? They never gave any reason for her to have screen time besides her moving the rover. The fuck? She has to have some sort of connection, right? I don't know. I saw you had more, so I'm going to read the rest of what you said. Gotta go bye. Peace out, Darth. Do you think the Black Album would have been better if Fleming produced it? I don't know. Maybe. Have you watched Teen Wolf? I have not seen Teen Wolf. I have not. I've never seen an episode. I love Inhumans, in my personal opinion. I think you should. I haven't decided. I watched the first 2 episodes. I gave it a shot. I wonder if it's easier for potential crossover now that A, the Inhumans are on ABC like S.H.I.E.L.D., and B, that the Inhumans and S.H.I.E.L.D. are in space. I don't know, because I think Inhumans ends season 1 before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Premieres. So I guess you could see some crossover. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, man, you look like my big brother so much. He passed away like 2 weeks ago. I can't believe it. Oh. I'm sorry. Which show do you think is the strongest, best in this Arrowverse? Well, if you would have asked me this after Arrow Season 4 ended and Flash Season 2 ended, Flash. Season 5 of Arrow, Season 3 of Flash. Ugh! Arrow, right now. Arrow is winning. Are you planning to do any traveling? No. Not right now. I've heard that Gotham will introduce Professor Pig, and I'm really excited. Yes, they are. Savitar, I think, looked a little stupid and looked like a Transformer. They should have made his suit a little bit better. But then again, if his suit was more like the comics, I don't think it would have worked because the reveal of who it actually is in the suit. Yeah, they should have changed the design. I know you saw me online. I was being offline all day. Like all good villains, it's only a matter of time before I show myself. Point. Would you like to be a rich superhero with cool gadgets or a poor superhero with cool superpowers? Preferably cool gadgets, rich. Want to be Batman. Favorite Metallica album? Justice for All. Do you prefer MCU TV or DC TV? It's hard to pick, but it's hard because it's based off of multiple things. So you got Netflix stuff, you got CW, you got Fox, and there's other shows like you got Black Lightning, you got The Gifted, you have this Inhuman show. There's a ton of fucking stuff. It's hard to pick. Are you hyped for the possible Olicity Action Season 6? We were talking about this earlier in the stream. It just depends on how they work it in and how it actually fits with the fucking show. I think the Flash should introduce Godspeed. I think they did with that Speed Force storm at the end of Season 3. Put someone in a coma, and they're going to wake up at the end of Season 4, and boom, you got Godspeed, Season 5 villain. What do you think about Oliver's new bow? Well, as long as it shoots an arrow, I don't fucking care. That's just honest. I mean, look, it's a fucking bow. Yeah. Is it me or does most of Supergirl make you cringe? It's a great show, but I don't know if it's the acting or writing that's the problem. There are good actors with bad writing, I think. I don't cringe a lot. There's just some stuff they do on Supergirl. I'm like, why? Why are they doing this on Supergirl? Just get to the goddamn thing that I want to see. You know, Supergirl beating the shit out of people, which happens. There's some stuff I'm like, but Supergirl, I like Supergirl. I like Martian Manhunter. I like Alex. Guardian had to grow on me over time. I'm still kind of iffy. I wish his suit had more color to it like in the comics, but then again, it's not the comics, it's a TV show, so I can't really complain that, but hey, I can because I pick and choose. But we'll see. We'll see where Season 3 goes. They're going a little bit darker, which I'm excited to see because Supergirl has been a very light show for 2 seasons in a row. Bring me some dark stuff. Bring me some dark Kara shit. I'm guessing Savitar's face was fudged up because of how fast he ran. I'm assuming he was running so fast with a regular suit, it burned off of him and his face got burned in the process. If a non-metal band wrote Load Reload, do you think they would get more respect? Maybe. Because when I first heard Load and Reload, I knew it was Metallica. But when I finally got into those albums, it took me a while. It took me a bit. But it felt like a completely different band. Because James didn't sound like the James we've heard on the first 5 records. He sounded more calm and collected. Electric Wizard Funeralopolis React. What? That's a fucking name. What's your favorite MCU TV show? Daredevil. Jordan, what Arrowverse show do you think will have the most doors open to introduce JSA characters that will actually be used to write? Which Arrowverse show? Honestly, it'd be Legends, but they botched it in season 2, so I don't fucking know. I don't know. But if you want to do if they want to do a Justice Society television show, you have to introduce JSA characters again in Legends, and then there you go, JSA show. When will Kingdom Hearts 3 come out? I think next year, didn't they? Yeah, they said next year, right? 2018 spring? Or was it? No, it might have been fall. Holiday 2018. I don't remember. One of those. Who do you think is going to be the big bad of Arrow Season 6? Well, they've confirmed a couple of characters. Richard Dragon, Black Siren's going to be a villain. Who else? Well, I know they've casted another actor. I forget his name off the top of my head, but they have not said who he's playing. And Vigilante is coming back, so there's quite a bit of villains that are popping up. Have you heard thoughts on the Newstead band? React if not. I mean, the Newstead band he made back in 2013? Can't react to that. I've heard that back in 2013. If the song they used for The Punisher was perfect, yes, it was. I enjoy the Marvel Netflix universe more than the CW net. What do you think? I think it all depends on your perspective. It all depends on your perspective of what you want to see. Do you want to see a TVMA show of a street-level hero, and it's got dark themes, it's got cursing, it's got blood, it's TVMA? Do you prefer that, or do you prefer a more comic booky type show where they have aliens and they have Supergirl and you have these big crossover events like comic books, and you like longer episodes, like more episodes than 13? Then go for that. I like both. It's just that I react to a lot of the CWDC stuff, and I don't react to Netflix. But I binge watch all the Netflix shows, Marvel Netflix shows. I binge them all the weekend they drop. So when they drop on a Friday, it's either done Saturday or Sunday, depending on how much stuff I have to do that weekend. But it's done because I watch the shows. So yeah, I like both. You want Dark Kara? Shit, call for professional help. Oh, Billy. I want Flash to have a friendship with someone in Season 4 because not only in Season 3 was based around Iris, in the comics he was best friends with Godspeed before he became evil. Yeah, but Barry and Cisco are really good friends. Yes, he's Vibe, but I mean, that's how they kind of work it. I mean, but if they introduce a new friend for Barry that's not connected to the... But then eventually the friend will find out that Barry's the Flash, and you get the whole point. It's the same fucking shit. I heard that the Kingpin is coming back in... Sorry, it scrolled too far down. I think the Kingpin is one of the... Oh, okay, I went too far past. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I heard that the Kingpin is coming back in Daredevil Season 3. I would think so. Based off of what they revealed, I would think so. Do you think Barry and Iris' wedding is going to be good for the show, or is it too early? No, because they've been building up to this for a while. They've been building up to this crap, so go for it. Nearly a year on since the new album's released. Do you prefer Death Magnetic or Hardwired? Hardwired. Will Brianna be the romantic lead in Nightwing and die of happiness? I hope she doesn't die. She can, like, freak out of happiness, but she can't die. But, yeah, I could see her being the romantic. Yeah, I could see Brianna being the romantic lead for the Titan show for Nightwing or the Nightwing movie. There you go. Do that. I think now we're getting to the point. I think Kingpin is one of the best superhero villains of all time. He's very good. Who do you think is going to play Prometheus on Crisis on Earth X? Roy Harper, evil version, or Tommy Merlin, evil version? I suggested when it officially got revealed that Prometheus is returning in Season 6, or the crossover event, he's returning from Earth X, and it's not being played by the same actor. I instantly went to Roy Harper because Colton Haynes, who played Roy Harper, said Roy is coming back very soon. He said it on Twitter. He replied to a fan saying Roy is coming back very soon. And then soon after, they announced Prometheus. I bet it's Roy. But if they really want to surprise us, it's got to be Tommy. But I would say it's a better thing would be Roy because he was on the show a lot longer, and people recognize him on the Arrow shows. People have been begging for him to return. So this would be a nice way to bring him back a little bit and then fully bring him back into the show on Earth 1. So... nice seeing you actively interacting with your fans. Have a legendary weekend. Thank you. Man, any more writing done on your book? I'm on chapter 3 right now in my book. I'm about to start chapter 4. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm trying not to prolong things, but I'm not trying to rush things at the same time. So it's going to be a lengthy book. That's the goal, but because I don't want to rush all these things that I have in my head that I want to get to. Because if I rush them, it's going to be very short and it's going to feel rushed. So I have to add more context. I have to add more interactions with characters. I have to do more stuff. So it's okay. What superhero show do you want to exist? JSA show would be amazing. You got to go with Legion of Superheroes show. Batman show, a Nightwing show, even though he's having a Titan show, a solo Nightwing show. I don't know. A Wonder Woman show? That'd be interesting. That'd be a huge budget, but yeah. Would you love to see Max Mercury and Johnny Quick introduced? Yes. I think whatever characters they want to introduce, they should go for it. Because look, the Arrowverse will eventually die off. I'm going to hate that day when the Arrowverse is completely done. So introduce as much as you can. Don't rush it, but introduce as many characters as you can before that happens. I think The Flash will last a long time. I can see Arrow lasting a few more seasons depending on ratings and depending on storylines. I can see Supergirl lasting a decent amount too. Just got to get a little bit better on some of those things. Legends, I think, needs to be canceled. Honestly, Legends needs to go. But I think what's going to happen is Black Lightning is not going to be connected to the Arrowverse in Season 1. Then Season 2, he's going to be connected to the multiverse. And there's rumors that the Teen Titans streaming show that's going to be on the DC streaming service is going to be somehow connected to the Arrowverse. That's the rumor I'm hearing, too. So who the fuck knows? Oh, God, so many goddamn questions. Hold on, guys. Would your superhero identity contain some sort of chainsaw powers? Yes. Yes, it would. That'd be good. Which Arrowverse death scene hit you the hardest? It's weird because we saw it a bunch of times, but Barry's mom dying again in the end of season 1 of Flash was the hardest for me to watch. We saw her die multiple times in season 1 of Flash, but when she died again in his arms, when he came back and was supposed to stop the death and create Flashpoint, but he didn't, and he watched her die again, god damn, fuck, so hard to watch. Only thing I kind of hate of Flash, changing the timeline. Well, what do you expect? It's a Flash show. I dig your short, sexy haircut, unlike Medusa's, because I wanted her to keep. Yeah, that's a problem. Stranger Things season 2. I cannot wait. That show is so good. I finished season 1 in one day. It's because it had 8 episodes. Was it 8 episodes? Regardless, I finished it all in one day. I cannot wait. Do you think it was a waste to have Sigourney Weaver and the Defenders considering the outcome of her storyline? No, I don't think it was a waste. Well, the producer, the showrunner of the Defenders, made a statement about why that happened, and he's like, "Look, everyone suspected a certain outcome at the end of the 8th episode. So how about we surprise people and do something different?" I don't think it was a waste. It surprised me. That's a good thing. Is Oliver killing again? Because in the new trailer, he looked like he burnt that guy alive. Your thoughts? I'm okay if Oliver kills from time to time. Or if he decides he doesn't want to do it again. I don't care what Oliver does. As long as Oliver is kicking the shit out of people and the fight choreography is great, I don't care what he does. As long as it looks good, don't give a shit. Do you have any superhero movie or movie in general you watch as a guilty pleasure? No. I would say guilty pleasure because I'm honest with what I've seen. But I don't know any guilty pleasures off the top of my head that I'm like, oh, I don't want no one to know this. What if the CW verse is visited by Death Omen and the other FR Earth Crisis ladies? Yeah, go for it. That'd be interesting. Like characters they've created are going to appear on a DC show or a crossover event. That'd be crazy. Go for it. What do you think of the Defenders? I loved it. Think Finn Jones' better job as Iron Fist. The fighting choreography was great. Some people think that it's had tonal issues, but it's a for-show personality. And I liked it. I thought the Defenders was pretty good. Yeah, and I mean, I defend Iron Fist. It has its problems, but I've defended that show. But I think that he was a lot better in the Defenders, and he is training right now for season 2 of Iron Fist, and they have a different showrunner. So Scott Buck, who was showrunning Iron Fist, who is now showrunning Inhumans, the same guy, but he is no longer attached. Scott Buck has left Iron Fist season 2, so he's not going to be there. So we'll see a different show in season 2. It's going to feel like I bet it's going to feel like it's going to feel like Iron Fist, but I bet totally it's going to feel different. And I think the writing's going to be different too. Have you watched Arrow seasons only once or rewatched any of the seasons over? After a season airs, I usually go back from time to time and check out stuff. Sometimes I rewatch entire episodes. Other times I go to certain scenes and rewatch them because it's interesting to kind of go back and kind of see something you've already seen once and kind of look at it in a different way. Because when you first see a show, you first see an episode, it hits you a certain way. But then when you go back over time after learning more information about the show and watching more of it, it kind of hits you differently. Like when I first watched Thea getting stabbed at the end of season 3 towards the end, and she was laying there presumably dead, and then Oliver, of course, had to take her to the Lazarus pit in season 3. It hit me differently because I thought Thea was dead. But then after I go back and rewatch it, Ra's al Ghul planned that. I don't think Ra's al Ghul was trying to kill Thea. I think Ra's al Ghul was planning that the whole time. Ra's al Ghul stabbed her so Oliver would take her to the Lazarus pit and then obviously join. Or maybe that was not, maybe I'm overthinking it. But that was my takeaway from that. So, yeah, time. So many questions. Daredevil season 3 is about to start filming next month. I'm really hyped. I can't wait for that too. Did you see the live stream on YouTube when Metallica played in Edmonton? If so, what were your thoughts? I thought it was good. I watched a little bit of it. People kind of take Owlman. I thought he was cool. Yeah, Owlman's cool. What would be your dream Metallica cameo in any show you watch? I would love if James Hetfield showed up as like a baddie or something on Arrow, like a villain of the week on Arrow. That'd be amazing. Like, oh God, oh shit, this guy's gonna fuck it, and he fights Green Arrow. Oh, that'd be great. He fights him with his guitar riffs. No, I'm kidding. He actually fights him. Kind of cool. How old are you? Old as shit. Favorite track off of MOP? The title track. Master. You think Johnny Quick will be played by the same actor as Wells? That's the rumor. Johnny Quick, that's the rumor that the new Wells is going to be a speedster, Johnny Quick. That'd be cool. What's up, Chainsaw? Just got here. What's up? What's up, Fake Jake? What's up, man? Favorite horror movie? Favorite horror movie has to be the original Halloween. Original Halloween. So good. Thank you, Drowning in Fandom Fills. Thank you so much. Yes, I can't wait for the shows to come back, too. The only one I'm not excited for is Legends of Tomorrow, but I've said that multiple times. But Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, can't wait. They all look great. I mean, I love the trailers, loving what they're showing so far. Love the posters they put out recently for all 3 shows. I'm excited. Thank you for stopping by. What's your favorite Marvel villain? Mine is Venom. Venom is a good one. Venom's a good villain. You also got to give Thanos. You got to give him some credit. Ultron. Trying to think. Loki is kind of a villain. Kind of, sort of, whatever. Red Skull. Yeah, some good stuff. But if you're going to really go deep into Marvel, you also got to go X-Men too, because I was thinking more of MCU stuff. But you also got to think of Magneto, Apocalypse. They really botched him in Apocalypse, but whatever. Apocalypse is a great villain. Watch the X-Men animated series from the 90s. That'll give you a good representation of Apocalypse. So I wish they would have done half a season without Barry and Wally instead, and then bring Barry back. Okay, if he comes back too soon, it's less effective in my eyes, but I still think it'd be cool. Well, unfortunately, he's coming back episode 1. That's what they're implying. It's okay. But yeah, I kind of wish, but they can't do that because they got to keep the ratings up because people watch the show for Barry and not for Wally. I think the villain of the last season of Arrow should not only be a mystery, but we don't find out until like episode 19, 20. It should be Tommy from Same Earth. I'd feel happy to end it there. You mean with Prometheus? That was, well, the rumor was that it was Tommy, but I liked the theory, but I was like, it can't be true. Never get ice cream with Harold Meacham. Yeah. For whom the Phil tolls. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why did they bring Barry back in the first episode of the season? Do you think they should have kept him away? I personally thought they would keep him away for like 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes, but they can't because if Barry's not on the show, people are going to get really pissed and they'll stop watching because, like, where the fuck is he? What is your metal music review channel? It's just type in Chainsaw. It's just Chainsaw. How original is that? Chainsaw Reacts. But I created this channel in 2014. So I'm one of the original reactors. So don't forget that. But just type in Chainsaw and you should find my original reviewing channel. I don't want Barry to die, but I would like him to die in a We're Not crossover. What? To see Oliver's reaction friendship between the two. No. Can't kill Barry. I think Barry will either die or he'll be lost in the Speed Force for good at the end of his show. Best Arrowverse villain. Zoom's pretty good. Prometheus, Deathstroke, Reverse Flash, Captain Cold. And they kind of went hero-ish, but you get my point. But yeah, James Hetfield in the Music Master. Oh God, no. Best Arrowverse actor, Stephen Amell. Best Arrowverse episode. Hard question. Best Arrowverse season. I think it's a tie between Flash Season 1, Flash Season 2, Arrow Season 2. I'm gonna even say Arrow Season 5 is kind of tied in there too. I don't know. Hard to pick. Have you seen the Justice League? No, I have not seen that. Was Carnage a villain or not? Yes, he's a villain. I don't really like how they designed Ultron. I liked it. It's an adaptation. You know, that's what it is. Did you know that Spider-Man has a fucked up villain called that's half cow, half chicken? No. I don't remember ever seeing that, but what? What do you think? Carpenter produced new Halloween movie. I think it's going to be interesting. I think the fact that he's coming back to be a producer, I think is interesting. So, we'll see. Legend Season 3 may actually surprise people like Arrow Season 5 did. Hopefully the trailer isn't an accurate depiction. That's the problem. The trailer is portraying Legends as meh, in my personal opinion. Meh. So, I'm not excited for Legends. I'll watch it, but I'm not going to react to Legends until it's the crossover, then I will. What do you think of Tom Hardy playing as Venom? I'm shocked that he's playing Venom, but the fact that they got him is pretty damn good in my personal opinion. So, I like it. He's a great actor, so go for it. People think when the show ends, Barry will become the lightning bolt that he got hit with because if you actually listen closely, the lightning bolt says no. I don't remember hearing no. I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to that. But that's been a theory I've heard for a while, and I think it'd be kind of cool. The shows I know and feel that Jordan would love to see leading superheroes, Moon Knight, Batgirl, maybe introduce Birds of Prey in Season 4, JSA, Dr. Fate. Yeah, you're pretty much on the ball there. You're pretty much on the ball. Round of applause. Demolition knows me oh so well. He's a stalker, by the way. Kidding. Not really. Favorite Black Sabbath album? I don't know. Is there anyone that you want to die on the island in Arrow? I don't know if there's anybody that want to die. Like, you're going to die on the island. But everyone wants Evelyn to be dead. Everyone is like saying kill Felicity. It's not happening. They're not killing Felicity. I think Samantha's mom. William's mother, Samantha, I think she's dead. I hope Barry and Oliver are wearing suits and drinking tea together at the end of their series with monocles in a mansion because they became so high class. Yes! We're so high class. Our shows are ending, but we're so high class. Like, they end at the same time? That'd be pretty funny. Ready to go to comics lately? No, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. Because I work full-time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. And I make videos on YouTube. I'm writing a story. I play video games to relax. I have to eat food at some point. I have to use the bathroom at some point. I'm not a robot. I'm a human. So unfortunately, I have no time. So yeah. But trust me, I'll have free time eventually. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Tom Hardy. Oh, God. Is it Tom Hardy will be better than Topher Grace? I hope he will be. Devil's Dance or even more. Devil's Dance. But I hope Tom Hardy would be better than Topher Grace. Fuck. I'm a 100% DC fan because they won't me over with the DCU not caring about what people think about Suicide Squad. I agree that they should cancel Legends. It's repetitive. The writing needs to be much work. Okay, I was kind of confused at the beginning, but yes, Legends needs to be canceled immediately. Like, honestly, if I was running CW Network right now, I would have canceled Legends after the second season. I would have canceled it in May, and then I would have greenlighted a JSA show or a Legion of Superheroes show and go. Or get the rights for the Teen Titans live action show and bring it on CW and replace Legends with that. That's what I would have done. You think Rocksteady will make a Superman game? Sorry. No, they will not make a Superman game. Nope. Because after they do Red Dead Redemption 2, they're going to do GTA 6. That's the formula. Personally, I've always liked Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate's amazing. Mine is Paranoid. Good call. Do you have an Arrowverse ship? No, I do not. I do not like ships. I tolerate ships from time to time. There's no characters I ship, per se. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath is my favorite. That's going too. It's weird. In Arrow around season 3, I was so sure they were going to kill off Quentin Lance. I felt like this time was up, and then he stayed in forever. Now, I don't want to ever lose him. Random thought. No, that's not random. It's a good thought. I think there was a lot of times where they could have killed Quentin Lance, but they decided not to. So I could see Quentin Lance lasting forever. Gotta go, buddy. This was fun. Thank you, Billy. Stay high class. I will, Billy. Thank you. Favorite Jason Newsted written song, Black in My Fender Misery, or Where the Wild Things Are? Oh, fuck, that's hard. That's a hard question. I'm gonna pick My Friend of Misery over Blackened because My Friend of Misery is so more complex than Blackened. My Friend of Misery is a beautiful, dark song. Blackened's amazing, but I gotta go My Friend of Misery. Even if the Arrowverse ends with new possible shows in the future, that could happen. That could always come back, like the Kingdom Come Justice League. Yes, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to spin off shows, or they're just going to bring in a character into the Arrowverse to have a live action show to replace another show, and they're going to keep the Arrowverse alive. And these characters who were on these shows that end, they're going to come back from time to time. So we'll see Stephen Amell hopefully pop back up on a spinoff show 5 years after his show ends. It'd be kind of cool to see Oliver Queen again. Though Revolver or Linkin Park? Linkin Park. Chainsaw, can you do a reaction to the Guess the Superhero Movie theme song video? It is the same channel that made the Guess the DC Marvel shows that you react to. I'd like a reaction to that. Maybe. I'm really bad with themes in general. The fact that I did pretty well in the TV theme was a shock. I don't know about movie themes. I might attempt it, but that might be a failure. What do you think of the storyline for the 2-part Deathstroke episode? Well, I think though they've kind of hinted and confirmed that the 2-episode Deathstroke storyline is going to be his origin, because I guess they want to explain how he got on the island and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be seeing his origin somewhat, and I'm thinking we're going to see his origin, and we're going to see him obviously in present season 6 time as well, so that'll be good. The thing, oh god, there's so many questions. Sorry. The thing is, I think a lot of people can actually enjoy Legends. I'm one of them, but I can see that it can be better. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I saw the repetitiveness of season 2, and I'm just like, come on, just do something different, please. Because they travel to different time periods and play dress up. That's what they do. Season 5 Flash, Fortnite crossover is when they should introduce the Hall of Justice, because Season 3 was an Easter egg. Season 4 would be too in your face, but Season 5 we would have forgotten about it. No, I think Season 4 would be a better choice if they were to do the Hall of Justice, but then again, I don't know. But they do that Hall for the big Easter egg. I don't like why they killed Fate and Injustice. Yeah, true. My favorite Black Sabbath album is Master of Reality. It's so fucking heavy. I always associate songs, albums with characters. I always think that Ride the Lightning album suits for Venom and Kill 'Em All for Carnage. What would you associate Master Puppets? I don't know. That's a good question. Who would I associate an album with? What character? That is a good question. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. That's a good question. You can only pick one. Manu Bennett as Deathstroke or Josh Segura as Adrian Chase. I gotta go with the classic Deathstroke, man. Come on. How do you think the Arrowverse could end? I don't know how it's going to end, but I think what's going to happen is on respective shows, they're just going to kind of go away, or they're going to continue helping the city and being vigilantes or heroes, but they're just not going to be active on any of the shows because their shows don't. I don't know. Who knows? Ride the Lightning or Justice for All and Justice for All? Do you think that the CW will surprise us in the Fortnite crossover and we'll see some heroes and villains that aren't in Earth 1? Maybe. I think that we're going to be also seeing villain versions of other heroes in the crossover that come from Earth X that are not announced. That'd be cool. Meet Stephen Amell, Grant, or Josh? Stephen Amell. Aren't they going to make a Reverse Flash Origins? No. No, they're not. What's up, Matt? Favorite song from Justice album? To Lives to Die. I think Legends is almost similar to the Flash because Flash goes back in time to mess things up, and Legends is the same thing. Well, no, because Flash doesn't travel to 1800s something whatever and plays dress up and fights in a costume, like not his Flash suit, but just fights in a wardrobe that fits the time period he's in. He doesn't do that, so no, it's not the same. Master Puppets equals Joker? Maybe. Maybe. What's your favorite Linkin Park song? I alternate between Numb and What I've Done. Those are good ones. I'm not really too familiar with their songs off the top of my head right now because I was a huge fan of Linkin Park back in the day when I was younger, but not so much now. But I mean, there's some songs that I would go to a lot back then. If Lars played live drums on a Lady Gaga song, which would it be? What the fuck? No. Favorite Slayer album? Rain and Blood. They said that Oliver will be getting a new trick arrow. What do you think it will be? I think it might be Kryptonite Arrow. No, I think it's going to be a trick arrow for his evil version from Earth X. Thoughts on the Superman theme being in Justice League? Makes sense. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. And I've actually reached the questions. Hey, I'm actually caught up on the questions. I'm happy for myself. Do you like Head P or Nu Metal? I don't know what Head P is, but Nu Metal's whatever. Rain and Blood versus Rest in Peace. Ooh, Rain and Blood. Creeping Death or the Shortest Straw? Creeping Death. Favorite superhero theme? Batman animated. I was always confused why Wally West was the Flash in animated show. I'm not really sure. Oh, because he was dead in the comics, I think. Wasn't he? Maybe. I don't think it's true about the drum machine. I think it just got spliced together over time because it's such a hard thing to do. I don't think it's a drum machine. What do you think is Kirk Hammett's weakness? Wah pedal. I think if he used it less, it'd be better. Are you looking forward to the new Trivium album next month? Oh, yes, of course. It sounds really good. It sounds a lot better than their previous record. So, your favorite Arrowverse theme? Probably Arrows. Flash is a good one, too. Good stuff. I'm all caught up on questions. I feel great now. I was so behind. Ever heard of a band called Death? Yes, I have. I have heard of them. They're pretty good. It seems they released a new poster for Legends. I don't know if it's fake or not, but Sarah has a new costume. I think it looks good. Hopefully they'll actually be back in their hero suits more often. That's one of my big problems, that they don't wear their suits a lot. They don't wear their outfits a lot. But if you could send me that, if you have a Twitter beacon, follow me on Twitter, or you don't have to follow, just tweet at me the picture or just tag me, because I want to see this poster you're talking about. Seattle 1989 or Moscow? Seattle 1989. Korn covered one. If Metallica covered a Korn song, what would it be? I don't like Korn, so no, I don't care about that. Don't do that. The Flash Reborn theme from Wonder Woman was awesome. What? What? Last time I researched, CW had the rights to Nightwing. Now your argument might be he needs Batman in the show. However, Superman is barely on Supergirl. They do not have the rights to Nightwing because DC is making a Titans TV show on DC streaming service. And if CW had the rights to Nightwing, he would have already shown up on Arrow. So they don't have the rights. They don't have them. Are you excited about all the Star Wars spin-off movies, Han Solo, Obi-Wan? I'm excited for Obi-Wan. I cannot wait. Just give me Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what I want. If they don't get Ewan McGregor back, don't make the movie. Do you think the Fortnite crossover will pull a Crisis on 2 Earths and villains will be heroes, resistance, and vice versa? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because we're seeing 2 episodes a night. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they kind of pull off. I bet there's going to be a big cliffhanger at the end of the 2nd episode, which will be Arrow, to keep people to have people come back to watch the Flash portion the next night, and then Legends. Better Opeth album. Ghost Affairs are still live. Blackwater Park is their best one. Is that the title? Blackwater Park? I think that's the title of it. That's the best one. They used the Wonder Woman theme in the Flash Reborn. Doesn't surprise me. Then again, it's both DC, it's both Warner Brothers, so it doesn't matter. Daredevil or Gotham White? Daredevil. Daredevil is better because it's actually Daredevil. It's not Bruce Wayne as a kid. That's the only response I gotta give you. Have you seen the video on Lars' reaction to Jason leaving? Of course, I've seen everything Metallica related. I've seen it. I have seen it. Do you like Godsmack? A little bit. I have a feeling that there will be a Flash film in the future. Really? A Flash film, you say? Well, I guess we'll see. Season of the Abyss versus Peace Sells, but who's buying? Peace Sells. But who's buying? Jordan, the Fortnite crossover will mess with your normal reaction routine a bit. Yes, it will, and I'm going to fucking hate it. Whatever. I don't think Wonder Woman 2 should be based in the past because Captain Marvel is doing the same thing, and I'm worried they're going to be very alike. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't matter because Marvel will do whatever the fuck they want, and DC will do whatever the fuck they want, so they're just going to do it. And besides, we don't know the context of Wonder Woman 2. Just because you heard a rumor that it's based in the 80s or whatever the fuck doesn't mean it's going to happen. It just says that's what's being reported. Don't believe it until it's official. Until they say Wonder Woman is based in the 80s or whatever, then don't believe rumors. Unless they confirmed and I missed it, then I'm talking out my ass. But I don't think they confirmed anything. It's just rumor. Because I think they're still writing it. So they got nothing. I'm usually not a fan of lemonade, but it is what it is. Sorry, looking at Twitter. Said Flash film 2018, but I'm going to wait. No, it's not confirmed for 2018. What's your favorite MCU movie and which is your least favorite? My favorite MCU movie is The Avengers, the first one. Least favorite is probably Thor: The Dark World or Iron Man 2. Billy Lawrence. I thought it was brilliant. Lies! Kidding. Kidding. Saint Anger, Metallica, or Risk, or Diablos and PC. Saint Anger is the worst. I'll say Risk over all of them. Are you mad at Kylie Jenner putting herself on Metallica t-shirts and selling them? I got really pissed off. Yeah, it's fucking garbage. Then again, it's a fucking whatever. It's fucking bullshit. It is confirmed. They are doing Flashpoint. They're doing a Flashpoint movie. Blondes or brunettes? Why does it matter? Have you heard Metallica covering the Ramones? Yes. Do you think that the prequel Star Wars films... do you like them? Sorry, I read that wrong. Do you like the prequel Star Wars films? I do like them because everyone I know blames Jar Jar and Anakin for ruining, but a character doesn't ruin an entire movie. I enjoy them. Well, characters can ruin movies, but I liked... The one that I liked the most out of them was the third one. The first one, I liked Qui-Gon Jinn. I think they ruined him. They should not have killed him in the first movie. But whatever. The second one was the worst one. And then the best one out of the three was Revenge. Rebels was interesting. Do you like the Rebels? I have season 1 and season 2 of Rebels. I started season 1 a little while ago. I dropped off. I'll get back on it eventually, but I liked it so far. But Star Wars Rebels was not Star Wars: The Clone Wars is a great show. They kind of tie in with Rogue One. Yeah, I hear that. I'll definitely be getting season 3 at some. Well, if I get back into the show and like it, I'll get season 3, and then I'll get season 4 eventually. I'm excited that Patty Jenkins is directing Wonder Woman 2. I feel like she can do a lot with it and brings in Aquaman to tease the animated Flashpoint. It all depends on when Flashpoint gets released. It all depends. British Steel, Screaming for Vengeance, Defenders of the Faith, or Painkiller. I don't know. Why does Qui-Gon so hate? I didn't say I hated Qui-Gon. I didn't say that. I said I like him. I hate the fact that they killed him. That was my problem. I love Wonder Woman and somewhat BVS Suicide Squad, but honestly, the DCU is a mess. They need to get it together. They tried hard not to start out like Marvel, and it was a mistake. They should have taken it slow. They should not have done BVS the second movie. They should have did Superman, Batman, and then do BVS. Jar Jar ruined episode 1. He ruined a lot. Yeah, Saw Gerrera is in Rebels. Yep, I know. Do you think Metallica will do the 30th year anniversary concert for Justice for All? I don't think so. Do you like Disturbed? A little bit. I used to like him a lot more when I was younger. Why do people say that Flashpoint will change DC's Batman? Not only is he doing a good job, it doesn't change the look of Bruce Wayne. Look, well, the reason why is because the rumor is forever that Ben Affleck wants out. So realistically, you could say that when Barry alters the timeline to fix Flashpoint, that it just changes the look of Bruce Wayne. I don't know. Look, that's what people are saying. I don't fucking know. It's a theory. I agree with it on somewhat if it's true that he wants to leave the role, but I don't want Ben Affleck to leave the role. But if he wants to, then that's how they'll probably do it. Cowboys from Hell or Vulgar Display of Power? Probably Cowboys from Hell. Or Vulgar Display, either or. Favorite YouTuber? I don't have a favorite YouTuber. Metallica covered the Misfits, and Misfits cover Metallica. Which song would it be? Probably a short one. Probably Hardwired. Fair point. I derped and completely forgot about Flashpoint. Who do you think are better musicians? Metallica is the best, in my personal opinion. It said Flashpoint will be released by 2020. It's just a rumor, not confirmed. Sorry, I didn't mean you. I meant that he just gets hated by a lot of other people. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. It's miscommunication. It happens. But I understand. Yeah, people don't like Qui-Gon, but I liked him, but I just wish they would have used him more. Man of Steel was great. I like Man of Steel. Better than Disturbed album. The Sickness or 10,000 Fist? The Sickness. Did you like the Flash musical episode? Not really. I got a lot of hate in that reaction too. I got a lot of hate because I reacted to the Barry proposing to Iris again part at the end of it when he's singing that song to her. I'm like, why is she like crying and freaking out? He's already proposed once. And you gave the ring back and said, don't propose to me just because you want to change the timeline. Do it because you want to. But then he does it again a couple episodes later and everything's okay now and she's crying and like, I just thought it was stupid. I love Men of Steel after I watched it. It was so hype part 2. Exactly. Best death metal album in your opinion? I don't know. I'm not really good with a lot of album titles from bands. I know of their stuff. I've heard of them, but I'm just not really familiar with a lot of titles. J.J. Abrams directing episode 9. Yes, he is. And I'm okay with it. I really like Maul in Rebels and in Clone Wars. Yes, Maul was amazing in Clone Wars. I really like Darth Maul in Clone Wars. Would you like a Metallica did remaster for Justice? Yes, they're going to be doing it at some point. You know it. Favorite album out of the big 4? Master Puppets. I was hyped for part 2 of Man of Steel also until they made BVS. Qui-Gon versus Darth Vader. Who would win? I think Qui-Gon would have beaten Darth Vader. I think Qui-Gon would have won that. Qui-Gon was a great Jedi. Least favorite new metal band? I have no idea. If Mark Hamill loses some weight, he could be the Joker because, let's be honest, we've wanted it since he did the animated series. The age would make sense because Ben Affleck's age, Joker's older. Yeah, but he won't do it. And they already have a Joker in the DCU, so there you go. Sorry. Favorite Metallica Spit Out the Bone or Master Puppets? I gotta go with the classic Master. That Maul and Pre-Vizilla fight. Probably butchered that name. Who do you think is going to die in the crossover? They said there will be a funeral. I got some theories. Among the living, Anthrax or Rust in Peace. Rust in Peace. What if one day Mark Hamill just said, I'm done voicing Joker, and admitted that he was annoyed with it? Okay. I'm fine with it. I would hate it. I would be like, why? Getting angry on Twitter, but I'll be fine. That was kind of a mistake, and I'm still waiting for MO2, my favorite character, yet to be done justice. Oh, okay. I asked that question because remember Qui-Gon was the one who vouched for Anakin, so I thought it'd be poetic. Yeah. Sup, had surgery, now my face is slowly changing. What? Damn, dude. That's kind of crazy. Hope you're okay. How long have we been streaming? How long have you been streaming? Oh, we're getting close to 2 hours. Do you hate Sony's Spider-Man universe that they were making next year as much as I do? I don't hate it. I need more information. Like, if you're doing a Venom movie, is it in the MCU or not? Because they haven't. They're being very vague. Like, is it in the MCU? Is it not? If it is, okay. But if it's not, then don't do it. In my personal opinion. When you airdrop the double bass sections in your reaction videos, do you also use your legs? Not really, because I have above me, I have these 2 boards that are holding a bunch of collectible items I've had over the years, and the floor that I'm actually sitting on right now, it wobbles a little bit, so I can't really use my feet a lot. So no, I wish I could. Man, I have so many questions now. Hold on, here I go. Did you always have earrings? I have 1 earring. That's it. I think after JL, they will start going slow and release solo films like they should have before. I think so. Do you think the Mountain from Game of Thrones would make a good Bane? Yeah, that'd be cool. Panther, did you pull a John Travolta and go face off because that shit is dangerous? Did you hear She-Venom will be in the Venom movie? I didn't hear that, but that'd be kind of interesting. I'm sure you've been known, but Roy was supposed to be Blue Beetle, and I really want that after finding out. He was? I had no idea. Favorite actor ever? I don't know. I have no idea. They confirmed Sony's Spider-Man movies are not in the MCU. They have confirmed it. Well, I don't want it. Ray Palmer, Blue Beetle. Oh, yeah. Well, they wanted, no. They were, well, I don't know if they were going to cast Ray Palmer as Blue Beetle. Wait, that's not his name. No, his name's Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh, that's the actor's name. They wanted Blue Beetle. They said no and said, oh, okay, well, can we have the Atom? And said, okay, so they got Brandon Routh. What does Corey Taylor think of your reaction videos? Good joke. Are you going to react to Black Lightning? Probably not. I might react to the pilot, but I don't know. If you had to choose, would you want Gotham to cancel after next week's episode of Arrow to not have a season 6? Oh, are you saying if you had to choose, would you want Gotham to cancel after next week's episode or Arrow to not have a season 6? Oh, what would if I had to choose? Gotham gets canceled easily. Have you been keeping up with Gotham? If so, what do you think of this season so far? Yes, I've watched the 2 episodes. They're really good. Favorite lead guitarist? What's his name? Forget. I'm not gonna say Kirk Hammett. I forget his fucking name. The lead guitarist for Between the Buried and Me is amazing. What actor would you really like to see play someone in the DCEU? And if you know, who would you want them to play? I don't know. There's been a ton of like fan casting for Shazam and Hal Jordan. It's one of those. Funniest James Hetfield moment. I don't know. It's a lot to pick from. Favorite season of Arrow? Season 2 or season 5? It's tied. Did you want to see more of Darth Maul in the movies? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Brandon Routh supposed to be Ted Cord Blue Beetle. It would have certainly made the Arrowverse more interesting, and I think Legends wouldn't have happened. True. Metallica covered a few Motorhead songs. Oh, God, we're still doing this? If Metallica did this, so what if the band did this to Metallica? But Motorhead already covered, I think Motorhead covered Whiplash and Enter Sandman. Do you like the DCU Flash costume? It's okay. It's growing on me. I would love for Holland Roden to play Miss Martian. I have no idea who that is. All right. Favorite episode of Arrow and Flash? That's too hard. That would take too long to decide. You know when Qui-Gon Jinn said, train the boy, Obi-Wan misunderstood it. Misunderstood it because Qui-Gon Jinn said, don't train the boy. It's like he knew he would turn to the dark side. Huh. Interesting. I think Legends should have been canceled for season 1, but with a great ending and not a cliffhanger, and we all would have been happy instead of annoyed with it. Because they tease JSA, and then they come back and botch it. So, Repentless Slayer for All Kings Anthrax or Dystopia. I gotta. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Dystopia. I don't know. Favorite Flash season? Probably season 1 or season 2. Either or. Hello, I'm Japanese. Well, hello. Hello. All right, guys, we're going to be winding the stream down in a little bit. We're getting close to 2 hours now. I do need to eat dinner, you know? But keep the questions coming for a little bit longer. We've been doing this for a while. And I think I'll leave this live stream up so you guys can watch it back if you want to. So, what's your favorite thing to do to relax? Watch Netflix or Hulu, or sometimes I'll watch YouTube. Or I'll play video games with my friends, whether it's Overwatch, whether it's, whatever. Now it's more Destiny 2. So, yeah. Favorite Arrow scene? I think I just answered favorite Arrow season. Either season 2 or 5. I was disappointed since there was a rumor that we would get the Infinity War trailer tomorrow. You mean yesterday? Friday. You mean that? It's because you don't believe rumors. Don't believe them. Trust me, if Marvel was going to drop the Infinity War trailer, they would have announced it. Trust me, they would have announced it. Everyone's waiting for that. I like the actor playing Vixen, but honestly, I wish they would have included her until. But there's no rumors that she may be included somehow. Yeah, there's rumors that they'll include the actress who played Vixen on Arrow season 4 and who voices Vixen on the TV animated show or the CWC animated show to somehow be connected to Legends somehow. No, I'm not reacting to Gotham season 4. That may change, but I don't know. Opeth or Ghost? I gotta go with Ghost. Do you play on PC or console? Console. Where do you live? I ain't telling you. Favorite Metallica intro? Well, Orion is a good one. Got to get Battery. I don't know. Favorite Arrowverse pilot? Probably Arrows. I think the tone for the Flash has changed throughout, though. Season 1, Thriller. Season 2, Dark Tone. Season 3, Too Happy. What do you mean? Season 3 was not happy. What are you talking about? That wasn't happy. That was dark. Season 2 had a darkish tone, but Season 3 was not too happy. No, because they were saying Iris is going to die. What do you mean it was too happy? What? You like Black Veil Brides? What? No. No, I do not. What's with these questions? These questions are getting weird. You like Black Veil Brides? Fuck no. Favorite tribute album? Ooh, Shogun. Season 3 was a dark season. There you go. Look at that. Season 3 was dark. Yeah, it was. It was. Twitter. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good choice, Ryan. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. I'll give it to you, Ryan. That's a good choice. So many fucking things. Can't keep up with this shit. I want a trailer for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5. I do too. I can't wait for that show to come back. When I said it was too happy, I mean it had a happy ending because Barry was happy to leave and Iris saved Barry. Not only Barry was happy to leave, it just had to happen that way. I don't think he was happy about it. Ascendancy is better, in my opinion. Ascendancy is a good record, too. Kurt Cobain or Jim Morrison, and why? I don't know. Either or. Not really a big fan of either. In the beginning half of season 3 can be seen as too happy, but I mean, even before episode 9, they had depressing Cisco. Yeah, they had depressing Cisco. I forgot. Oh, no, you brought it back up. I forgot about Cisco being a whiny bitch. Oh, man. It was so bad. Oh, my God, it was so bad. So fucking bad. I forgot about that. Man, you brought that up. Damn it. It was so bad, dude. It was just bad. South of Heaven or Countdown? Countdown. Cisco annoyed me beyond belief during the crossover. Oh, yes. Science is hilarious. What? Favorite Rob Zombie album movie? I don't really like Rob Zombie that much. Man, I hated Depressing Cisco. Depressing Cisco was terrible. Why did Barry choose to go in the Speed Force? Why didn't Jay or Wally step up? Because Jay just got out of it. And Wally's like, I was in it too for a bit. Fuck that. So, you ever watch Breaking Bad or Sons of Anarchy? I like them. Live finished them both. Love them both. I think Breaking Bad was better, but Sons of Anarchy was amazing. Did you like Iron Fist? Yes. It's got its problems. Trust me, Iron Fist has a lot of problems, but I enjoyed it. Call of Cthulhu or Orion? Orion. Would you rather take part in the Metallica's last tour run or direct an entire season of the Titans show? Metallica's final tour. When the Cisco hologram was saying, science! Science! I remember now, I was like, what the fuck are you doing about science for? Science! Science! Bitches. Science. Bitches. They could have found a temporal duplicate of Reverse Flash and thrown him in the Speed Force. Time travel could have been back in a second. Point. There's so many things they could have done, but they said, fuck it, let's put. I think they were probably doing that because they wanted to reset Barry. They wanted Barry to go through a change. So there you go. Did you like HR? He was okay. He was my least favorite. Wells. Favorite band after Metallica is Between the Buried and Me. Between the Buried and Me. How'd you feel about HR dying? I think it was okay. I mean, you know, I reacted to the episode. You could have watched my reaction, but, you know, it was okay. The reason Barry had to, because the entire season was Barry being punished for making mistakes and other people paying for them. Yeah, that's true. Oh, look, he put on some weight. Time to get to the gym, mate. Oh. Actually, if you want to hear the truth, I was going to be going to apply to a gym this upcoming week because there's like some kind of deal going on. I'm like, all right. And, you know, I could get mad at you because you're being a piece of shit, but I was actually going to be signing up for the gym this week. Don't know when I'll be going, but I will be pushing myself to go because I need to go. Because I'm feeling, because weight is slowly building up over time. And it's not like a fast thing. It's slowly building up. So I will be going to the gym. But not because you, random person with no face, said it and being a fucking piece of garbage on YouTube, which is normal. It's because I've actually need to do it. Because I need to make myself better. And not for you, for myself. So, there you go. Jesse should have been in the finale. Yes, she should have. Why do I feel like when Cisco emphasizes science, it was a slap in the face to Fitz on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Maybe. Better AC/DC album, Back in Black. I know, but there was so many things he could have done. Yep. Metallica brought back Summer Sanitarium in 2018. Who would be on the bill? I don't know. I have no idea. Please react to some Dream Theater stuff. I can't react to Dream Theater. I've already heard the songs. It's a start, though. Yeah, it is a start. Actually, for it was a couple years back, but I started doing push-ups and sit-ups every day. And I noticed a difference in my arms. Not so much with the sit-ups, but I felt the difference in the push-ups with my arms. But I need to actually go to a gym with weights and cardio and treadmills. Like, I got to go to somewhere and actually do multiple things, like doing lifts and doing things with machines, like working multiple muscles, so I can actually feel the difference. So yeah, and I love how once that guy commented those two things, he like fucking left. Ah, what a baby. It's okay, man. Did I hurt you? They let people know you're awesome, mate. Thank you. Thoughts on possible Batman appearance in the Flash era. Have him show up. Yay! Look at that. Gotham Knight got rid of him. What a piece of fucking garbage. You still watching? You still watching, buddy? Do you see what you did? You pissed off my fucking mod. It's funny. I think it's funny because you're nothing. You're absolutely fucking nothing. and you thought you could just get away with being a fucking idiot on YouTube. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm fucking God on my fucking channel. You are nothing, you piece of fucking shit. Get fucked. Get wrecked. I didn't have to do it. My fucking mod did it. Bitch. Get the fuck out of here with your garbage shit. What are you doing with your fucking life? Commenting, you're fat. Are you doing anything with your life? Because I bet you're not, you fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. It popped back in my fucking arms. You think Flash Season 4 will have someone die? I don't maybe. They killed someone in Season 3, so who knows? I just watched myself back. I'm watching it back. It popped back in my hand. Like, fuck! Get out of here! With your bullshit. Wow. I found your channel maybe a month ago, and you were one of my only reaction channels I actually enjoy. Well, thank you for enjoying. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm going to start a party chat and invite you guys. I'll keep the stream open. If you decide to get on after stream, I'll be on. Yeah, I'll definitely be on after. I'm going to eat dinner after the stream, man. I hate trolls, don't we all? Hope your channel blows up because you're fucking awesome and you can quit your job. Fuck the haters. Yeah, I can't quit my job, unfortunately, because I do not monetize my videos. And I don't plan on monetizing because YouTube is really cracking down on, like, copyright stuff. Like, a lot of my previous reactions are getting copyrighted now. Like, they're not getting blocked. They're just getting ads put on by the owner of the video I'm reacting to. So, unfortunately, I can't do anything. I can't make YouTube my job, unfortunately. And it's a hobby. It's not a job. Hope you're okay. You like Cover Killer Nation? Not really. I used to watch his stuff from time to time back when I reviewed metal music, but I don't watch his stuff anymore. I think it's funny how he started doing react videos. He's not reacting to trailers or anything like that, but he's reacting to news and metal stuff. But it's okay. God damn it, YouTube. And dude, it's fun. I honestly don't want to blow up. I don't want to be like other people. I just want to be a guy who talks about movies, TV shows, video games. That's it. I don't want to be a guy that blows up on YouTube and becomes a typical piece of shit. You know what I mean? I'm good. I recently went back to that video about the book you were writing. How's that going? It's going pretty good. I'm almost finished. I'm almost done doing chapter 3. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm going to be doing. It's going to be pretty lengthy because I don't want to rush the story points in my head. If I rush them, you're gonna say, well, it felt rushed. I don't want that to happen. Yeah. Favorite Megadeth album, rest in peace. What is your job? I don't say what my job is. It's a desk job. It pays good. It's good money. Like, it's great money. I live on my own now. People still don't believe that. I live by myself. I'm by myself in my own house. I have a house. I live in a house by myself. So, yeah, it's good money. Yeah. Favorite album of 2017 so far? Emperor of Sands Mastodon. What's up? What's up? Let's see, how long have we been going? Almost 2 hours. We're getting pretty close, guys. Getting pretty close to the end of this stream. This stream will be viewable to watch after it renders, so you can watch it back if you want, if you missed anything. I can't wait for your book to finish your book because I think it's going to be really good. If you publish, I'll buy it. Do you have a title yet? I do not have a title. Honestly, we're out of questions. Understandable, man. Because 2 hour stream, you're like, fuck, what else am I going to ask them? Because when you're thinking about questions, like, oh, hey, everybody. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to finish it, but it's going to take a while, unfortunately. But I'm going to make a video at some point, maybe in October, maybe November, of updating and letting everybody know what's happening, where I'm at currently. But yeah, it's a process. So yeah. P.S. Hey Troll, enjoy watching because you can't do shit. We aren't afraid to show our faces, whereas yours is hiding. Have some respect. You keep our clinic. Kudos on living. Fuck the trolls. Yep. Favorite Ozzy album? Blizzard of Oz, is that what it's called? Do you want Agent Carter to be revived since it got canceled? No, I honestly didn't. I watched season 1 and I got bored. Most overrated metal band? I don't know. Most overrated metal band. I honestly don't know. I was gonna say Daisy is amazingly epic from Agents of Shield, but honestly, the whole cast is. I love everyone. Yeah, everyone in Agents of Shield is great. Like I honestly gave that show a bad rap because I actually watched the show live. I watched Agents of Shield the first season live when it was first airing, and I stopped about 2 or 3 episodes before Hydra revealed themselves in the continuity of the MCU. So I dropped off right before it got really good. So I missed out on a lot of stuff. So I binge watched the hell out of that thing. Megadeth. Electric starting fights. Megadeth or Slayer, who is better? Megadeth. Most underrated metal band. I don't know. It's hard to answer these questions, guys. I just had a huge party last night and I feel like shit. What should I do? Not party. I'm just saying. I don't party. I like how they showed Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Yes. Good stuff. Most underrated metal band, in my opinion, is Queensryche. I've never actually I've heard them a little bit, not a lot though. I haven't heard a lot of their stuff. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits. We are almost at 2 hours. I think we're officially at 2 hours now. We're right there basically. We're right at 2 hours. Kind of hard to tell. Anyways, but yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's been a great 2 hours, and surprisingly, we only had one fucking one troll. One troll. We had one troll. That is great numbers. Wow. Look, it's me commenting. Hey, it's me commenting again. Great stuff, man. Man, I don't know why I would say that about myself. Why would I say that about myself? Why would I say that about myself? And Chainsaw Reacts, don't say stuff like that. That's not nice. Don't say stuff like that. You know, Chainsaw Reacts, you should be nice to yourself. Because if you're not nice to yourself, then what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with your life? You know. Anyways, he came back right as I was about to leave. That's fucking funny. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Play Destiny 2. Shut the front door. Yes, I will. I stream from time to time. It's not. I don't really plan it, but I think the next stream I'll do will be off PS4, so we'll still be able to chat and interact. I'll just be playing a video game. But yeah, yes, you should watch Daredevil. You need to watch Daredevil, and I will not be reacting to Punisher. No, but you need to watch Daredevil. Have a good day, mate. And awesome stream. Thank you, man. Thank you. And guys, this stream will be viewable after I'm done. So once it's done rendering, you can watch it again. Wait. 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 One more question. We have one more question, and then I'm done. What is it? What's the question? Dead Trigger. What is the question? What's the question, man? What do you got? What you got, Dead Trigger? Everyone's on the edge of their seats waiting for the question. What is the question? But he's not answering. All right. Yes, of course. Do you like yogurt? Yes. That's the way you end it. All right. What's for dinner? I don't know. I'll decide when I figure that out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, guys. Please, if you have a Twitter account, this is not a plug, it's my fucking channel. If you have a Twitter account, please follow me on Twitter at Chainsaw Reacts. That's a great way to interact with me there as well. If you want to send me stuff, you want to ask me a question on Twitter, it's a great way to interact. I'm way more active on Twitter than YouTube. I'm active on YouTube a lot, but you get my point. Twitter, follow me at Chainsaw Reacts. Cheap plug, it's not really a plug. Anyways, I'm done, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can watch it back when it's done rendering. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.